You good? How you feel?
I'm good.
Dude, you look great. Keep going. Come on, keep going. Let's go. Let's go. Faster, faster. Come on, go faster, faster. You're almost done. 5 more seconds.
Christmas.
5 more seconds. You all right? You all right? 3, 2, 1, cut. Great job, great job. Awesome.
Wait.
Dude,
Wait.
you all right?
Wait.
Don't freaking kill yourself. These freaking guys.
Welcome to another edition of Neighborhood Spotlights. We're ready to make you sweat.
We're here in Conchi. My man Mike Denicola. We're at Stable Goat. This place is, dude, it's amazing. This is like the gym that you always wanted to go to when you were younger. It's not, no offense to the big box companies or whatever else that are there. You're paying $10 a month. This is like legit. You go there to change your life. This guy is amazing. We got to find him. Mike Denicola, the man. Good spot.
Thank you.
I want to tour. I want to find out all about this, but I want a little bit about you. Tell me about yourself. Tell me about the inspiration behind Stable Goat, and then we're going to do a tour about it.
All right. Well, a little bit about myself. I'm 41 years old now. I had to think about that. Still not accepting that.
You don't look it.
Thank you.
How old are you?
42.
You can look like him.
All right.
So
well,
you look great. Anyway.
I was working in the software business for about 15, 16 years and just decided that I wanted to chase the dream.
Okay.
It was 2014. I decided to get into shape. I was 255 pounds.
Wow.
Dropped about 90 pounds, rebuilt myself back up. Got into several different areas of fitness, but really took on in weight training and powerlifting and power training. And decided to get my certification.
Okay.
And so I got my certification from NASM Online. Past that, I started training some friends, family members, a few clients here and there.
Gyms that you were doing?
No, I was doing it out of my garage, actually.
Okay.
I built a garage gym out of my own garage while I was looking for a space, primarily in Conshohocken, because this space or this location's been growing exponentially over the last 7 or 8 years. I started getting to know the members. I knew that it was a community that was very dedicated to this space, and I was wondering if I couldn't possibly make him an offer because he was opening up a third location in Warrington. I thought, why don't I get in here and take this over so that he can go off and do the things that he wanted to do.
Let me also say, this guy is my cousin, so he made him an offer. But I mean, he did. All right, listen, I want to check out the place. This is absolutely gorgeous. Let's do a little tour, show us around, and then we'll continue the conversation inside.
Let's go, man.
Awesome.
One of the first things I want people to notice when they come in here is the retro feel, and you get that from some of the paint that you find on the walls. All this is brand new. You go to any big box gym and you're only paying $10, $15, $20 dollars for a membership, but it just seems like a bunch of individuals that are in the gym at once.
Right.
When you're in here, especially later on in the day, when the regulars start coming in on a Monday or Wednesday or Friday, they're all very dedicated to their programs. They each have coaches, and we cheer each other on in here. I mean, we have a great community. And that's what really attracted me to this place in the first place, was I started getting to know the members, and I started to understand just how important this spot was. In fact, when we announced that I was taking over, there were a lot of regulars that were very, very nervous about what was going to happen. But this was their home. My job wasn't to come in here and change anything. My job, as the way I saw it, was to come in here and enhance it.
I mean, you have all of the equipment, but when you walk into a typical big box companies, it usually has craps all over the place. This is like, it's like a well-oiled machine. I mean, everything it's got its place. It's picture perfect. It's great. So let's keep going.
Hopefully not too clean. I still want to keep that garage vibe in here. We have all the accessory equipment that you would need. Whether you're a bodybuilder, whether you're a power lifter, or a power builder in my case, or somebody who just wants to maintain a fitness level, we've got it all for you. We've got all the powerlifting equipment in the back here.
Let's take a look at it.
All the accessory equipment out here in the middle of the gym. I've already invested a whole lot of money already into this, and primarily with the platform that you see behind you here.
Awesome.
We actually added some depth, and putting the carpet on there. Lifters are noticing a major difference.
Sure.
This space that we're in right now, prior to Power Build moving in 2019, it was like an auto body shop. I mean, it's got its old ass compressors back there still.
That's awesome.
Talk to us about the personal training, because that's so important.
Okay.
Yeah. Give us an overview of that.
First and foremost, strength is the priority.
Yeah.
I don't care what condition you're in. My idea is to get you stronger. The more lean muscle tissue that you put on, the higher your metabolism is burning, the more excess fat that you burn at rest. So the stronger you are, the healthier you are, and there's a direct correlation between strength. I want to hit the pull days, I want to hit the push days, and I write out those programs and I follow those pretty religiously. It's not all the same for everybody. I get them in here, it's usually 1 or 2 sessions, and then something clicks, I get an idea as to what they can handle, and I start building out the programs from there.
Help me understand your structure. So obviously you have memberships. Right?
Yes.
So if I come in off the street and I want to come in and work out for the day, I can do that, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay, and if I want to come in and sign up for a month or so a longer period of time, that's always an option.
Yeah, so it's month to month.
Month to month. Okay,
Month
so
to month,
I'm
or
not
you
signing
pay
a
in
20-year contract. contract. or
No,
anything like
no,
that.
no.
But what about
Personal training? Yeah.
Is that another package?
It's not so much a package, and I'll bill individually. And this business is still, I wouldn't say in its infancy stage, but as we continue down the timeline, maybe I'll be putting more packages together along with a membership to incentivize. But as of right now, I have about 3 or 4 clients, and we just pay right after each session.
Let's talk about the name first. Of all.
I don't know if you're familiar with racehorsing or show horses. Sometimes it's hard to break them. Sometimes it's hard to train them because they have very high anxiety. When these horses can't be put into a pasture with other horses, or they can't be corralled with other horses, most oftentimes trainers would introduce a goat into the paddock. So the philosophy behind the name is that when they bring in a goat into the paddock, it brings the anxiety level of the horse down,
Really?
and the horse is able to. Yeah, it makes it like a little buddy, and so it brings the anxiety down and allows the horse to focus on its training, and the trainer and the horse can build a more positive relationship.
You know what?
from
I
there.
underestimated you and that name.
Yeah.
It's
deep.
It's super.
It is super deep, and there's a very philosophical, stoic meaning behind it, and stoicism has a very special place in my heart because I fell into stoicism when my wife was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2019.
Wow. Yeah.
My mental headspace wasn't good, and I wasn't sure all the possibilities, the worst case scenarios that were running through my head. And so I needed to find a way to kind of bring all of that down so that I was a good husband to her, and supporting her through a time where she was afraid for her own life. And then, of course, our 2 daughters. And I just knew that, like, even with merchandise, you just throw a goat on it.
And your lovely bride is doing okay.
Oh,
right?
no,
for our viewers.
And she's doing perfect,
That's awesome.
I was obese. I graduated college at 272 pounds. I was an alcoholic, and I got sober, but I was still heavy. And I got sober because of my girlfriend, or my wife. I knew that she never gave me an ultimatum, but I knew that if I continued down this path, it was either going to lead to death or being by myself, or whatever. So I poured myself into, got a really great network of support around me, including her. We got married and we started having kids. And by the time she told me that she was pregnant with our second, and we found out it was another girl, I started thinking about dancing with each of them at their weddings. And I knew that, on this, again, just like alcoholism, I knew if I continued down this path of unhealthy choices, not being active enough, not eating right, not paying attention, to my body, then there was a chance I wasn't going to make it to those weddings. And so
Awesome.
that was enough for me to drop the act.
And you just celebrated a big milestone. I know sobriety is a big part of
Yeah.
it, right? So what was your milestone you just celebrated?
2 days ago, I reached 5,000 days. This is Remington. Remington passed away last year, but he was our little boy. He died of cancer. But my daughters had a great idea. Why don't we put Remy somewhere in the gym? Paint him standing alone. Put him in a spot that, like, everyone can see him, somewhere that I'm going to be around constantly. So every morning when I come in here and I'm doing my rounds, picking up plates, putting them back, distributing plates around the gym, cleaning off pieces of equipment, making sure everything is doing well, I'll come on over here and give him a pat and say hi to my little buddy.
That's awesome.
Every single day. This is my favorite piece of equipment in the gym.
Tell us, what does this cost?
This hack squat.
Yeah.
This was probably $2,200.
The equipment is insane. People
It's
are
insane.
like, oh, I can buy. You can't get this stuff.
You can buy cheap equipment,
Sure.
but in this industry, what you pay for is exactly what you
Well,
get.
but that's my whole point. So to everyone who and I've tried this, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get back into it. I'll do it in my home. No, you cannot replicate the experience at all.
No, 45% of the membership here is female.
Really?
Yes,
Nice.
have a lot of lady lifters in here, mostly power lifters. They take their programs and their coaches very seriously.
Oh, yeah.
And so they're in here, they have the motivation and the drive. And I'll tell you what, female members work harder than the male members. 70% of the entire gym industry are women that are from the ages 25 to 45. They're stay-at-home moms, and they just want a place that they can go and take classes, yoga classes. So I mean, like, this is a niche gym.
There's the whole idea of you're going and you're being judged, and the sexual, like, all the things that are bad. When you want to come and work out as a woman, this is a great place to be serious about your craft.
Everybody's goal-oriented in here.
Like
We're
your
located
hours
in
on the side.
Conshohocken, 544 East Elm Street. It is a 24/7 accessible gym.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yes, it is. So it's staffed 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. on weekdays. It's staffed 12 to 5 on Saturday, and not staffed at all on Sundays. Each member, including day pass holders, They download an app called Gym Master, and they can check in via Bluetooth at the door.
How can people get a hold of you?
It's www.stablegoatbarbell.com. I'm very active on Instagram, not just my personal account, but StableGoat's account.
Oh, look at that.
Thank you for watching another edition of Neighborhood Spotlights. Please subscribe to us on YouTube at Neighborhood Spotlights.